Hi there, in this video we're going to walk through how you can hide elements of your website on different devices if you desire that. So one example is a slider is not mobile friendly. If you grab your cell phone and you look for a website that has a slider, you'll see that you don't see the whole image. So a lot of times what we do is actually make two images. One for the desktop version and one for a mobile version. And one example is Cumberland. Just recently they had this big, beautiful new slider, but before they had a smaller slider, and we created this extra image beneath it so that mobile users would see the closure image or information as well. So let's pretend we want to get this slider to disappear on a mobile version. What you're going to need to do is sign into your website, and you'll be taken to your website dashboard that looks like this. To get to the front side, click on the library's name, enable Visual Builder, and go down to the slider area or the module that you would like to have disappear. And you'll see that when we click disable visual on an item, it'll turn this opaque color. And there's two here because this one is for the mobile version and this one's for the desktop version. You'll see that a search bar created with code is not necessarily mobile friendly, so I just created a button so that it would look better. Text modules are always mobile friendly, so that's good to know. So to make this slider disappear, at first glance, it looks like we could just have the individual module disappear, but sometimes you'll want to make the whole section disappear. There's nothing in this one. What's in here? Upcoming events. Oh, there's a calendar in there, so I'll leave that baby alone. So let's disable the slider for a cell phone. I hover over the slider, I find the gear, I open up the slider setting by clicking that gear. Next I want to go to advanced. I scroll down to visibility, and I can disable it for a mobile device. And for these options here, show content on mobile, we don't want that. So I switch it to no. Show image on or video on mobile, no. And I disable it on a phone, but I keep it active on a tablet or desktop. I click save, go down to the ellipses here, I click save, and I exit Visual Builder. Now, the way I would test to make sure that this worked correctly is I would grab my smartphone, search for this website, and check to see if I can see the slider or not. Now, conversely, if we wanted to make sure the image beneath the slider that was meant for mobile display is displaying correctly on the devices we want it to, let's just check out the settings by clicking the gear, going to advanced, scrolling down to visibility. We have it disabled on tablets and desktops, which is the reverse of the slider. The slider is disabled on the phone, but is displayable on the tablet and desktop. And you'll see that in the visibility settings of an image versus a slider, there's no those extra controls about mobile devices are not on here. And that is another clue that tells us that sliders are not mobile friendly. So this blurb below has the settings set correctly to only display on tablets. Sorry, to only display on a phone because it's unchecked. And so I'm going to click save, find the purple ellipsis and click save, find the last save button. Now our work is saved, and to finalize it, we click exit Visual Builder, and now if it is correct, that image has disappeared. And we bring up our cell phone, we type in the cumberlandpl.org URL name or domain name and check to see if the image displays. and the slider does not display. So that's a quick walkthrough with having the ability to make certain work on your website appear differently on devices. If you have any questions, just let me know. Thank you.